What up, guys? It's your boy So Ernesto here, and today I want to talk about a little bit of how my journey to get soul started. It's crazy how people approach you at the gym and say, "Hey, bro, how did you go like that? What's your motivation?" And when they hear my story, they get like, "Wow, did you really started because of that?" I'm like, "Yeah." So when I was at the university back in Puerto Rico, I had this girlfriend, and I used to love her very much. And everything was going well until we started having some problems on our relationship. And approximately like 2 years, we were close to 2 years. We decided to, break up. And after we would break up, basically I got into depression because I used to love this girl so much that I couldn't even believe we break up for the reason that we did break up. And I was very, very disappointed to the point that I got into a depression, like I mentioned. And I was like closely 2 years on that depression. Started like slightly like frustration every day. I didn't want to do anything. I just play video games every day, all day. I couldn't even. Sometimes my parents they didn't know if I wasn't at my room or something. So at first the depression wasn't that bad, but it slowly started to increase. Because when you're in a depression state, everything starts slow, but then you start like going up. You start getting sick, or you're always down. When you get up, you don't want to do anything. You're always thinking negatively. And then I didn't got to the point that I was going suicidal or something, because I was raised in religion values, so I know what the implications of being suicidal. But it got to the point that I was like asking myself why I'm living, why I'm doing this, why this is happening to me. So it was getting to the point that I was feeling like shit, and then I didn't want my parents to know that I was going through this. So I tried to play the cool all the time, because I didn't want it to be in or to go to any psychologist or get any medication to battle my depression. Basically, my day was like get up, go to work, because I needed to pay my bills, obviously. So my day basically was like get up, go to work, come back home, eat, and be playing video games until the next day. So people around the neighborhood was like, "Oh, where's Yusuf? Where's Ernesto? I haven't seen him in a while." Because I used to go out and play, outside, but I was pretty much isolated from everyone. So I used to have this neighbor that used to go and ask for me every now and then, but I wouldn't come out. And one day he caught me, washing my car. He was like, "Oh, I finally find you." But when I saw him, he was in crutches. So I'm like, "Bro, what the heck happened to you?" I'm like, "Oh, didn't you know? I was in the hospital for 1 year, and I was in bed. I couldn't even move. The doctor told me I couldn't. I wasn't able to be walking again." And when I heard his story, I was like, I felt bad, because I'm like, I'm basically being a pussy, because he's basically disabled and he still goes to the gym. He still looks ripped. And why I was like being this depression over our relationship, when he's basically his entire life was affected by this incident that he had. So he was like, "Yeah, let's go to the gym, bro. Let's go to the gym." I'm like, "Nah, I'm all set. I'm all set." Then I started reading that go to the gym reduce the stress levels and give you like a very clear mindset, and helps battle depression. And I'm like, so all right, I'm just gonna do it because I want the benefit, not because I wanted to get swole. Because I had the, like everyone has the misperception that in order to look good, you had to take steroids and do all that crap. So I wanted to give it a try, give it a shot, because it was getting to a point that I was getting, very unhealthy. I was getting sick very often because my state, it was like down all the time. So I gave it a shot. I started going to the gym. The first week, it was very hard to, notice the effects, because you know that you get mad sore. So all that pain, it was making me unable to, feel that benefit that I was searching for. After the second week, when the soreness was gone, my body started, simulate the training. After the second week, I was starting to get a better mindset overall. So I'm like, oh, so this does work. Even though that I was getting bullied on the gym, because I was, basically like weakling, lifting like lightweight, people was making fun of me. I didn't put that much attention to that, because I was there in search of, my health benefits and get out all this depression. After the first month, I was feeling awesome. Like, even though that I was on point with my nutrition, I started seeing results, not significantly, but like my body was changing. So after 3 months of training, I was almost gone. I didn't feel any downness. I was looking forward to go to the gym. And then on the fourth month, after doing nutrition on point, my body did a very significant change. That people at the gym was starting to notice that my body was like changing quickly. So they started to approach me and say, "Oh, yo, what are you doing? Are you taking steroids? Because you've been here only 4 months and you already changed. And I've been here for a year now. I still look the same." And all that crap that you get when you make progress quickly. People start to misjudge you with accusations of steroids. So in my mind, I just took those steroids accusations as a compliment, because it meant that I was doing good progress and I was changing on the gym, and my body was getting swole. So after 6 months, I was able to get out of the depression. No more. I didn't have that feeling before that I had before, and on 6 months, my body like blew up. My training, I was following the program, the nutrition, and my body basically blew up. And people were like, "Bro, what should I do?" And instead of giving me accusation, they started to approach me in search of knowledge to be able to look like me. So that alone gave me motivation to keep going until this day, that no matter on the street, I go to the groceries, I go anywhere that I go, people stop me to say, "Bro, what do you do? What do I need to do? What do I need to eat to look like you?" And it makes me super happy. And even though that I look like so, I help everyone in the gym that makes the approach in seek of help, because I know where I came from. Not because now I look good, it means that I won't help anyone to get where I am at. I help everyone that approaches. They have a question, I stop my workout and say, "Okay, I give you advice," and I keep doing my workout. But I help everyone now. I try to keep everyone motivated to, let them know that everything is possible, that through hard work you can get anywhere. And it's been 3 years now since I started, and I don't regret changes to this lifestyle. Like, this changed my life. I feel super happy, super productive, and energetic. Now it's like a drug. Like, I need to go to the gym and hit the weights. And my goal is to keep motivating those individuals that are seeking for motivation, because I get that a lot on the gym, like, bro, why do I need to get myself motivated? Help me, help me, help me. And I know there's a lot of people that they felt like me at start and they don't know what to do. And definitely I recommend you to start hitting the weights. If you're hearing this, go there, hit the weights every day, eat good, and you will get the physique that you want. But you have to be realistic though. You want to find someone that is achievable. You don't want to say, oh yeah, I want to look like, I don't know, Schwarzenegger. Well, bro, it's not gonna happen. It's the only way to get like Arnold is like basically take steroids. But aim for a goal that is achievable. Like, I want to do this and do it. One of my goals is have my own gym and train people and make them super happy and to achieve their goals, not only physically, mentally as well. Because I know there's a lot of people out there seeking for help, and sometimes people need to hear this type of stories to say like, oh, I've been passing through the same thing. Let me start. Let me do something about it. There's always a solution to every problem, my friends. You just have to want it. If you want to look good, you need to work. So yeah, guys, this is a little bit of myself, how everything began. Just wanted to share my story briefly, and hopefully this video will help you to get you motivated to start the gym and get swole. So like always, guys, keep lifting, keep making gains. See you in the next video.